I used to work part-time at a customer support office. My shift started at 8 p.m. and ended at 1 a.m. I had only joined the job a month earlier, and the office was far from my home. The commute alone took almost an hour. There was one thing about that place that already felt wrong. After 9 p.m., I was the only one there. The entire floor would be empty. No coworkers, no supervisor, just me, and the constant hum of computers. I didn't hate the job. Some callers were polite, some were angry, some clearly called just to vent their frustration. If you've ever worked customer support, you already know the kind of people you deal with. You learn to ignore it. One night on my way to work, it started raining heavily. I stopped at a small cafe to wait it out. By the time the rain slowed down, I was already late. When I finally reached the office, my clothes were soaked. I dried myself with a towel, changed, and sat down at my desk. The building felt unusually quiet that night, even quieter than usual. Around 10 p.m., I ordered some hot food. It was cold outside, and rain was still falling. When the delivery arrived, I went downstairs to get it. As I walked through the ground floor corridor, I heard something. A voice, low, muffled, almost like someone talking through a wall. That made no sense. The building was supposed to be empty. I walked toward the room where the sound was coming from and stood outside the door listening. I couldn't make out the words, just someone speaking. I had access to all rooms, so I unlocked the door and turned on the lights. The room was empty. No one inside. Nothing unusual. I locked the door again and told myself it was just my imagination. Around 12 a.m., my phone rang. A normal customer call, or so I thought. "Hello?" I said. Silence. I said it again. Still nothing. Then I heard something. A sound like metal scraping against flesh. Slow, wet, deliberate. I assumed it was a prank and hung up. Seconds later, the phone rang again. Same number. This time when I answered, a voice whispered my name, my real name. I froze. I asked how they knew it. The response was laughter. Not loud, not playful. It sounded wrong, like someone trying to imitate laughter without understanding it. I blocked the number immediately. Exhausted, I leaned back in my chair and checked my phone. Then, knock. Knock. I looked at the office door. No one should have been there. Another knock, louder. I stood up slowly and asked, "Who's there?" No answer. Then the knocking turned violent, rapid, aggressive, and suddenly, laughter, the same laughter from the call. At that moment, the lights above me started flickering. I backed away from the door and grabbed my phone to call the police. Before I could dial, the door creaked open. She stood in the doorway. A woman wearing a white dress. Her skin looked wrong, too pale, too tight. Her smile was stretched unnaturally wide. In her hand, she held something heavy. I didn't wait to see what it was. I don't remember screaming. I don't remember falling. Everything went black. I woke up in a hospital bed. Bandages covered my arms and chest. My wife was sitting beside me crying. She told me she came looking for me when I didn't come home. She found me unconscious on the office floor. The police said there was no sign of forced entry, no broken door, no damage, no explanation. I quit that job the same day. I never went back. A few weeks later, while going through my phone, I noticed something. The block number, the one from that night, had called again at 12 a.m. and the voicemail was empty, except for faint breathing, slow and familiar.